Rodri is the official 2024 Ballon De Oro, and I'm here to tell you it is an absolute robbery. You might be saying, oh, are you coming in saying that Vinicius deserved the Ballon De Oro instead? No, I don't think either one of these two, not even Carvajal, who people have been painting to be the Ballon De Oro winner from Real Madrid fans since Rodri won it for the Euros. Now, Rodri, why did he win it? It's not going to be because of any statistical stats, right? Aside from, him being on the pitch and, Man City being almost undefeated with him. The thing about Rodri is that, yes, he's very important to Man City, but it's hypocritical because last year, right? Or Erling Haaland should have won the Ballon de Oro, right? The year that Messi won it. Because Lionel Messi had won the World Cup and that was it. He just had won the World Cup. Meanwhile, Erling Haaland, record-breaking, treble-winning season for Man City. Doesn't win the Ballon de Oro. Had statistically beaten Messi in every single statistical point, of goals and assists when it came to, competitive playing fields. Not when Messi's playing against El Salvador, in a friendly match and scoring 3 goals. If you're going to be adding that, it's kind of unfair considering that Erling Haaland can't even play these international competitions because he plays for Norway. But at the end of the day, Lionel Messi had won the World Cup. Erling Haaland had a record-breaking season. And he didn't win it. Treble-winning season, too. So he broke, individually, he was breaking records. And for his club, they broke records winning their first ever treble. And he didn't win Ballon de Oro. So that means Rodri can't win the Ballon de Oro after, Spain wins the Euros, right? But you don't win the Champions League. If you win the Champions League, by all means, Rodri, congratulations. You win the Ballon de Oro, but you didn't. You actually lost in the Champions League to the candidate that I believe should have won it, which I'm going to reveal right now. So, right here, some things that I find unfair too is Lautaro Martinez. If you're going to be going with, like, the Rodri, this is full of hypocrisy. Hypocrites right here, sorry. Lautaro Martinez should have been, the number one guy. The number one guy with their logic because he wins the league, right? With Inter. He's won the Copa America with Argentina. Statistically, he has better stats than Rodri. And then he didn't win the Champions League. There's no reason that Lautaro Martinez isn't at least in the top 3 if you're going to be going by the logic that Rodri should be winning the Ballon d'Oro because he's literally had the same season as Rodri, but has been the top goal scorer, and he scored the winner in the final against Colombia. That just shows that he should be the number one guy, but no, that's not it, and I don't believe it should be it either because that's a bit unfair. I actually believe Jude Bellingham should have won it. Yes, you're going to be saying, Jude Bellingham. Well, the thing about Jude Bellingham is he played as a midfielder. You might be saying, oh, false nine, but that's a midfielder. He's not playing striker. He's not playing where Joselu was coming in. No, he was playing like a center attacking mid. He won the Champions League, got an assist in the Champions League, right? La Liga, he wins that. Supercopa, he wins that. Considering that Man City didn't win the Community Shield, let's put that out there. You got to consider all factors if you're just going to be throwing things away. And then he lost in the FA Cup. Just want to put that out there too. But right here, Jude Bellingham, obviously he's going to have better stats because he's more of an attacking midfielder. And he has, better stats than Vinicius here too. So that's why I never understood why Vinicius was getting the limelight and not Jude Bellingham. I feel like that has to be some English bias right there. They couldn't handle an Englishman going, not even touching the Premier League and going to Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world to many, and just being the star. And they could not handle him, Englishman, first year, going to La Liga and just dominating the way he's done. And then in the Champions League, he's done the same thing. I thought it was incredible. And he's got into the Euro final and he got an assist in the Euro final. So this man was a big name player. He was being there for his team in the biggest moments. Statistically was great. Literally pushed them to win the league and the Champions League, which is, very difficult to do. Obviously, it would be nice if he got the treble, but he didn't. But he got that little double, which is more impressive than just the Premier League that Rodri did, because Rodri couldn't even, beat Man United in the FA Cup final. We got to throw that out there. But that's why I believe Jude Bellingham should have won. I think that's literally the common ground on all logics of everyone, because I feel like Real Madrid fans been saying, oh, if you're going to give it to Rodri, you should have given it to Carvajal. But I just think Jude Bellingham deserved it. I understand if he would have won the Euros, he probably would have won it. But the thing is, He did his part. It's an individual award at the end of the day, and he did his part. He had the craziest moments. He deserved the Ballon De Oro. And if you think otherwise, then you're just not a proper fan of the game, because it's clear that all the Barca, fans, Barca and City fans, and anti Madrid want Rodri to win it, and then there's the Madrid and the anti Man City that wanted Vinicius to win, which I think Vinicius had a great year. He should have been top five. I don't even think top three. But Jude Bellingham should have been first. If I had to re-rank the Ballon d'Oro list here, I would have got Jude Bellingham, and then I would have gotten Lautaro Martinez, Rodri, Carvajal, Vinny, and then from there. I wasn't a fan of Vinicius' season like that. He obviously came through towards the end, but this is a year-round award, and I've always said this. Obviously the year that Messi won the Ballon d'Oro, I was very adamant about this is a year-round award, and it just wasn't respected. Sometimes they believe it's a year-round award, sometimes they don't think it's a year-round award. It's just all about biases. But I will say is that there was a definite bias against Real Madrid players, because FIFA's came in and actually influenced the French Federation, because everybody knew it was a worst kept secret that Vinicius was going to win the Ballon d'Oro. Everybody was saying, oh, congrats to Vinicius before this. And then they just switched it up last minute. And I believe that had to do with the French Federation maybe having a talk with Florentino Perez about the Super League. And they still were, he was probably still like, yeah, I have intentions of starting that again. And then FIFA was like, you know what? We're not going to give your boy the Ballon d'Oro no more. And then that's why they withdrew everyone. This was obviously something to do with non-footballing standards. Obviously, they were going to get it wrong either way. But the way they did it was absolutely unprofessional. And the Ballon d'Oro, I thought once Lionel Messi and Ronaldo were out of the picture, we were going to stop seeing this bias. And it seems like it's gotten worse. And it's kind of unfortunate, because there's a lot of aura and a lot of history with the Ballon d'Oro award. But if you're going to be doing these kinds of unprofessional decisions just because of, unfootballing reasons, I think that's a disgrace to the game. And the game's gone every day more and more due to this fact. Even the people that are happy that Rodri wins and you think he deserves it, the way it was done, you cannot be agreed with. I could live with Rodri winning it. If Rodri wins it, it's a Premier League player that's won it. Wow, congratulations. It hasn't happened since Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a great thing for the league that I like to watch. It's my preferable league to watch, but it's disgraceful the way you do these things. It kind of sucks also with the Fabrizio Romanos out there announcing it like months before, because they want to be the first ones. But it's just a disgrace. It's just a disgrace, and they really have to fix the system, because it tells you something when not even Spain thought that Rodri should have won the Ballon d'Oro, and he won the Euros for Spain. It tells you a lot right there. But at the end of the day, if I was making the award and I had to pick the top three and rank them 1, 2, and 3, I would have gotten, like I said, Jude Bellingham, Rodri, Lautaro Martinez. That's my top three. But obviously, they've messed around and they've ruined the award. Many people are now gonna not honor the award, because at one point both sides could come together and be like, that was the winner. Oh, I could see them winning. And now every year it seems like they can't pick the right winner just because of unfootballing reasons. It's absolutely disgraceful. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Leave a comment down below. I want to know your rankings of 1, 2, and 3 of who should have won it, and let me know why. I think, like I said, Bellingham, Rodri, Lautaro, that would have been my voting. But I want to know yours, because I don't understand why Bellingham never got the yell for attention for being number 1. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.